Hello, everybody. How are you today? I hope everybody's doing well. I would like to talk about something that it affects everybody. AI, okay, and online and everything. Now, jobs nowadays want you to go online and get your paycheck stub, and I don't like that. So, because for a few reasons. One, because I think you need a backup. I think paper can never be obsolete. And I think that it's good to have backup, and paper can't be obsolete, and we're always going to have paper no matter what. Now, I don't agree with the whole AI like taking over, but I do. It's okay to have some of it, but not all of it. I don't think we should be relying on computers to do a bunch of things. And they always use the excuse, oh, well, you can't obsolete paper for one. Okay, that's completely not possible. Two, the reason why they want you to be paperless so that the government can control you even more and more, what you spend, what you do. Like, for an example, they want everything to go, cards to go, everybody have cards. Now, the chips in the cards, right? But people don't realize, as soon as you put your card, you can swipe it, you could chip it, you could click it, when you put up to it and it scans. As soon as you buy something from the store and do that with the chip, your information is in the chip. So now your information is in the computer. And it's the same thing if you're buying something online and everything, and they say it's secure, but it's pretty much the same thing. And you're careful. You have to be very careful. Now, I guess a lot of people don't think and realize that when they put that chip, with your card, your credit card or your debit card with the chip, that holds all the information. That's where when you go to the ATM, that's exactly how they also can track. So everything's tracked by that chip. And they always say that it's safer with the chip. Oh, it's safer. No, it's not. You can still be tracked. You can still have issues, still hacking and everything. And if you think about it, the banks, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they know that systems do get hacked in the bank. It's nothing to be, everybody knows it. Again, as soon as you put in your ATM, the card, when you go to the ATM, it's the same thing. Your card, the chip holds all the information. And what people don't realize is when it holds all the information, that's where it goes out. That's how people can get the information. But honestly, I guess a lot of people don't think about that with that chip, in your card. As soon as you put your chip, as soon as you go to the store and you buy something, you buy gas, your information is already in that system. So I guess that's what people don't realize. I guess everybody's too busy and too, I guess people don't think about these things because everybody's told, oh, well, it's safe. It's not safe. You aren't safe no matter where you spend your your card, where you put your card in, where you buy anything, especially if there's a card. You're not really safe. So I don't know why they like to brainwash us and just say that to us, because you're not safe. And it is brainwashing because it's like when they tell you it's safe, most likely it's not. Just like with the soda, with the diet soda, it tricks everybody. Oh, well, it makes you lose weight. No, it don't. It's a chemical. It don't make you lose weight. It does the opposite. It'll make you gain the weight. They only say that just to sell it. That's all. And I don't know why people fall for all that stuff. That's nothing to fall for. My thing is, when they tell you it's good for you, it's not. Because it's like half of the things that they tell you that is good for you, it's not. Half of the stuff that is good for you, they want you to keep away from. And to be honest, take it from me, if they tell you something's not good, it's good. If they tell you something is good, most likely it might not be. But you guys have to decipher for yourselves on what. That's me as well. You guys have to decipher for yourselves on what you think is good for you anyways. What you think is best for you. What you want, you know? But I'm just giving some wisdom out there and, letting people be aware of the chips and the cards. And what people don't realize is that chip holds all the information. And you can see the chip too in the card. But like now they have it where you can tap it. Just go up to it and it reads the card. You don't even have to swipe it or stick the chip in. Now you just put it on the screen and it pays into your information. So you went from those old things where you have a credit card, right? Those old things and it swipes it. I'm sure you guys remember in like the 80s or maybe the 90s or the 80s or maybe a little bit back when, where you had to put in like your card, you were at the store. It was this machine and it would like go back in your credit card and they would do that. And then they have these little computers where you can swipe your card with that little strip, that black strip on the back of the card. You swipe it. Now they have it where there's a chip. You just put it in with the chip for a while. And then now all of a sudden you can just take your card, put it up to the machine, like say if you're buying something, and it reads it and you're paid. So, my thing also with your jobs or anything, now they want you to have your paycheck stubs online. So back to that. They want you to put your paycheck stubs online, but they said, they want paper to be obsolete. They're like, well, I don't think that's possible for us to be giving you a paper because they don't have like a paycheck stub. So they want you to go. Some jobs might have it. You can go online and look at your paychecks and everything, but you're going to have to print them out yourself. Supposedly it's not going to be there on a paycheck stub. That's what I don't like. I think that paper is still important. It should never be obsolete because that's a backup. And when these computers crash, okay, humans still operate them. But when these computers crash, guys, we're screwed. If they only want us to be in computers. Take for an instance, right? Your house, okay? If we get one of those smart houses, I think you got to be careful because I think you can get locked out of your own house or locked into your house. With these systems coming up in the future, they have them now. But the problem is they want all of this stuff to take over AI and everything. But I don't think it's the best thing to have them take over fully. Honestly. I guess if people had to go into war, instead of using people, I guess they could use like robots. But even that, you have to be careful. Because stuff like that can self-destruct on its own. But humans are still behind the machines, like making all these, operating them. Just like the automatic system with the robots when you call the bank, when you call anywhere. So it's the same concept. And I believe humans can never be obsolete either, because you still need humans. You know what this reminds me of, all this stuff that they want? Back to the Future and that cartoon Futurama. Sort of like it. Especially if they want to take humans' rights away. No, they can't. I don't agree with that. Humans should never take human rights away from anybody. But again, guys, this is our future. People have to stick together, and people have to know when to say no. If not boycott, but if we say no to this stuff and we don't use this stuff, they have no choice but to take it away. But people like this stuff, I think, because it does for them. Problem is nowadays, people don't have to think. They have computers, they have calculators, stuff doing everything for you. Now in schools, they have you to use your laptops and everything. Crazy, right? Guys, there's such thing as too much of something. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with having technology. There's nothing wrong with, having a phone or anything. But there's this whole AI stuff taking over. I don't agree with it. I don't think it should take over fully. I don't agree with most of the stuff. Nothing wrong with having a little bit of it, but not for it to take over the world. Oh, no. And folks, this is what's going to happen as time goes on. That's where we're heading. But people don't understand that they have the voice to say no and not to use this stuff as much. But I guess people like that technology does everything for them. And that's where we're headed. And, you don't have to go with it, but it's not all good. It's not all bad, but you have to have a balance. There's only so much. I don't believe it should take over fully. So, that's my thing. That's my take on it. But the idea of doing online schooling isn't bad, Yeah. That's one of the things that we could, I guess that's not bad either. One of the things, online schooling. But this AI stuff with it taking over fully, I don't agree with it. And I think most people don't agree with it either. Some might love it. Love the idea, but I don't. So I'm one of the ones that don't, I'm one of the ones that don't agree with that, to have it take over fully. And I also don't think that paper can ever be obsolete, and neither can humans. So robots can make mistakes too. I guess with these robots, you won't feel too secure. And then the same thing with these cars, with these Teslas. I don't agree that they're going to take over. They want to, but I don't agree. Because the gas stations are not going to agree with that. With the oil and everything, with the gas, and they ain't going to agree with that. I think it should be probably a choice if you want to drive gas or Teslas. I guess gas, what are they like? Charging your phone. Who has time for that, to charge their car? Who has time? An hour and a half? Come on, who has time? Really, guys? Nobody really has time for that. Also, I guess a hybrid is gas or battery. That's the car where like you're at a light and you hear it charge back up. The car next to you, you hear it charge back up. That's exactly. But again, it should be a choice. I don't believe that those should take over fully either. Now, you know how much chaotic that might be? I don't think might be. I think it will be chaotic. Nobody has time to have a charge. People don't want to wait for their phones to charge, let alone a car. And a car where it helps you get from point A to point B. Gas is so much easier. You just go in there and go. Just go, gas up, and you're on your way. And flying cars, forget it. People can't drive on the road. You think flying is going to be anything? No. And flying a plane is not safer, guys. It's definitely not safer. Oh boy. Well, anyways, that's my take on all that stuff. That's my wisdom and take on all that stuff. It's not stuff mostly that I don't agree with as well. Wisdom to this is that, again, with the card and the chip, as soon as you use your card, no matter where you put it in, or you put in a computer to pay for something, or no matter where you go, that little chip again in your card has all your information on it. So now all your information is going into that computer. Remember that. Just like when we buy something online, they say the site's secure. It might be secure, but that's our information, and we have to be careful. So, yeah. So that's my take on that. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody's having a great evening. I also hope that everybody is careful. Hope everybody's safe out there. What I mean by safe is watching your card and watching the information where it goes and all that stuff. Everybody's guilty of buying stuff online. I'm sure everybody has done it. I would rather go to the store and buy something, but sometimes if you're far away from something, you might have no other choice but to buy it online. Stuff like that. Everybody probably does it. But I don't believe AI should take over fully. So again, I hope everybody's having a great evening. I hope everybody had a great day. Please click the thumbs up if you guys like this video. Comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. If you already are subscribed, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. And let's keep going with the thumbs up, and let's keep going with those subscriptions. All right, guys, so that's it. So until next time, I hope everybody is doing well, and I'll see everybody next time. Bye-bye.